Okay, we're back for our final session on how to engage your child's cooperation peacefully. And today I'm just going to give you a simple tip, and it's give a 5-minute warning or 2-minute warning. When your child is engaged in something and they're playing and they're happy and they're peaceful, and then you come in out of the blue and say, oh, it's time to clean up. Well, that's hard for anyone. Like we talked about earlier in one of the sessions, that if you were in the middle of doing something fun like watching a movie and it was the best part and someone came in and said, okay, you have to turn it off and clean up the kitchen now, you wouldn't like that very much, and you probably would get into negotiation or some other form of resistance. So by giving your child a 5-minute warning, you're respecting that they're a human being, they're not a robot. You don't just push the button and automatically they do what you want them to do, because often we treat our kids that way, that they don't have feelings. Feelings are very, very important, and if you want your child to respect you, you're going to have to respect their feelings. So giving them a warning, coming in and say, I see that you are in the middle of making that puzzle, and so I'm going to give you, we've got 5 more minutes to make the puzzle, and then we're going to clean up. So you're giving it not as so much as a command, but just communicating information, that you've got 5 more minutes, and that gives the child time to mentally and emotionally prepare to end their playtime. So that's just common courtesy. It teaches them that, courtesy, that you have to respect other people's emotions and desires, and that they have needs and wants as well. So try that. Give them a warning. If you're at the park especially, I've seen parents do that. They just grab their child's arm and say, it's time to go, and then they talk for 5 more minutes to their friend and then yell at their child because they're not ready to go. Anyway, that's a rabbit trail. But give your child 5-minute warning and then follow through. That's the worst thing you can do, is tell your child anything and not follow through. And like I said, I've seen that a lot out in public. Parents will tell their kids it's time to go. The kids get up and they're ready to go. The mom engages in a conversation with her friends. The kids go back playing, and then the mom's ready to go and the kids are not, and she blames them. Well, that was her fault. So 5-minute warning, use a timer. Oh my gosh, that's great. It teaches your children about time. Then the focus is on the timer, not on you. You're not the one saying 5 minutes is up. So I used a timer a lot when my kids were real little, and they have no concept of time anyway. So you can say, okay, I'll give you 5 more minutes. And if they argue with that, say, okay, well, would 2 minutes be better? It's kind of a little trick. They don't know sometimes if 2 or 5 is more. But you can honestly negotiate. Maybe you're going to give them, maybe they say, no. Say, well, do you need a little bit more time than that? And if they say yes, say, okay, well, I'll give you 6 minutes. And then they feel like that you've respected their input and they had some say in the outcome, which gives them a feeling of responsibility and independence. So try the 5-minute warning and using a timer, and I hope that helps you engage your child's cooperation peacefully. And then join us again next week where we'll talk